Welcome to Hashtag Mom Squad. Diagnosis?
Mom Polar.
So today is our very first episode of our vlog that we've started. We're super excited because the topic today is friends with other moms. So if you like what you hear, like and subscribe. And we're actually going to introduce ourselves first.
I'm Carrie. I've been married to my husband, Jeff, for 6.5 years, and we have a daughter, Allison, who will be 2 in August.
I'm Kendra. I've been married to my husband for 10 years. I have 3 girls, Kylie, Alina, and Breland.
My name is Candace. I've been married for 13 years, and we have 2 kids, Hayden, who is 9, and Landon, who is 5.
I'm Caitlin. I've been married to my husband, Ryan, for 8 years. We have a son, Hudson, and then 3 daughters, Andy, Emmy, and Ivy.
And Tabitha. I have a 15-year-old daughter, Mackenzie, and a 12-year-old son, JC. And we're here, and we're excited. So the topic again, friends with other moms. A lot of us had the idea to do a vlog, and so that's what we're here for. We all kind of came together thinking there are others like us out there who probably struggle with a lot of the same things that we struggle with, or even have like things they enjoy that they don't think is like a normal mom thing that they enjoy. So we actually went on a mom's weekend one weekend a few months ago, and it kind of brought us all together. Again, we're all from different backgrounds, different situations in our lives, but we all just kind of clicked, and it kind of came to me at a point where my kids are older. I'm actually probably the one with the oldest kids in the group. And so I've kind of had the struggle of trying to just find who I am and where I am in life. I met Caitlin just a few years ago. Our sons are on the same soccer team. And that's just kind of how it all connected. And since then, we've kind of all flourished and grown into what you see now. So, I mean, it's a lot of fun, I think. Don't you think? Yeah. So our friendship is obviously the first of foundations that kind of grew into what we've got going on now. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
She doesn't know. Apparently we're not friends.
I don't even like her.
She doesn't even like me. We're
Okay,
just
can
like
we edit that out?
living through the motions of life,
Okay.
guys. Okay, so with us being friends with our kids, being in the same soccer team, we actually just started hanging out with each other more. My 15-year-old is actually a huge part of the whole friendship, actually. It just kind of formed like that. And I love her kids like they're my own. Like, it just kind of works. Recently, we've had a situation come up where my daughter went to Caitlin instead of me. Now, that usually doesn't bother me so much, but she actually went to her first instead of me, and it kind of bothered me, but it didn't. And so it makes you realize just how much our friendship really means, not just to each other, but to our families and to our children. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been an interesting road to find the boundaries between being Kenzie's mom or being Kenzie's friend and being your friend, and not trying to hurt our friendship, but at the same time keep the friends going with
The open communication.
right with
Yeah.
me and Kenzie. And so that's something that I think a lot of moms struggle with, is like how to keep boundaries between their friends' children and their own children, and when are you allowed to speak up and when are you not allowed to speak up.
Yeah, so it's been fun. And so us not really knowing each other beforehand, I don't think we'd ever really like even cross paths before our kids were on the soccer team. It comes to the point where the sport thing, you kids are in sports, you don't just go to your kids' team or games or practices. You go and form friendships because you don't want to sit there alone. And I think that's really important, to mention, is that we met at a soccer field and it just flourished. And so I think that's sometimes difficult for other people, where I can talk to a stranger. Not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people can like, oh, hey, you know what I mean? Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, well, see, and that's my problem, is like I'm very much an introvert, and I don't talk to other people. You come talk to me first and I will talk to you back, but I don't really talk to other people very much first. And so where my daughter is in like cheerleading with all these cheer moms, I'm not a cheer mom. Like, that is just not my personality.
Yeah.
So it's really hard. Like, I have a hard time making friendships in that aspect. I have an easier time making friends with, like, you know, you guys were friends first, so, okay, I'm introduced to you, and then I can make friends that way.
Yeah.
But to just, like, try to make friends just...
With the random moms.
Right. Especially, you need that common ground. Like, and I know nothing about cheerleading. I know nothing about being a cheer mom. Like, my daughter loves it, but I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
So to try to find that common ground to make the friendship, we don't have that base
Right.
that you
No,
need.
I get what you're saying. And I think it ties to, you know, not only in sports do you find friendships, you find friendships in your kids' friends, parents, because I think that's important. Like, you know, like most of my kids' parents, I can say, oh yeah, you know, we're cordial and nice, but it's hard to say, oh, you know what, we really clicked today or yesterday or whatever. And it becomes this whole thing with your kids, you revolve around your kids. And that's where we're at. We're revolving around our kids. So it's hard, but it's easy, because then you're thinking, I need to be a part of all of their lives. And that includes knowing the friends and knowing
Their moms.
their
yeah.
moms. And yeah.
And with me, I have 3 girls, so I force myself to make friends with their moms and talk to them and go places with them, but I literally have to go out there and put myself out there, which I don't like to do at all.
Yeah.
I'm more a homebody. I'll stay home, do some laundry, just chill. But for my kids' sake, I'll do my best to go out there and go to cookouts and birthday parties, which I don't really feel included, but I do it because I want my kids to have friends.
But you still need that, you know, you still need those friends for you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
it's so hard, you know, for me, it was hard because I'm an older mom, you know, so I'm well into my 30s, and my daughter's not, you know, she's
You're
not
not
even
well
20.
into your 30s.
Your early 30s, yeah.
I feel well into my 30s. But I'm just saying, you know, where most of my friends were having children in their 20s, you know, I had a hard time making friends because I felt like I couldn't connect, you know, even though I went to those, you know, because I had nieces and nephews, and I work in childcare, so I'm around kids all the time, but it was hard for me to connect to a lot of people because all they talked about was their kids and their experiences and, you know, what their kids were doing and their pregnancies, and I was just like, so my sister was pregnant once, you know, like, I mean, that's just, you know, so
I remember that one time.
yeah, you know, so it was, and then when I became a mom, it finally felt like I finally felt like I could fit in, you know, because
be a part of that
yeah,
connections. So in reverse, I had definitely an opposite situation where I was a young mom with well, obviously my kids are in their teens, and so I struggled with the fact that I was the youngest in the mom group, or I was the youngest as, you know, the moms in the classroom or whatever. And so when I would go to like a life group for church or something like that, nobody understood. I couldn't really connect with anybody because they didn't get it. They didn't get the struggles that I go through daily and that kind of thing. So I understand where you're coming from exactly, because like I would be talking about, and it come to the point where I'd talk too much about my kids and they'd be like, oh, okay. But yeah, so it all kind of wraps up. Like, we tend to gravitate towards people that have common interests and common likes and things like that. But so do our kids. And when your kids are your life, you have to find that common narrative with other people and other moms and other dads and whatever. So it works for us that we enjoy each other. We enjoy each other's time and company. We laugh a lot. We tend to just kind of all be different, but all connect.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Well, and I think it's important, just real quick, that it's important to have friends so you don't lose yourself. You get so wrapped up in your role as a mom, which is an important role, but that's not who you are. And I think it's important to have friends to be able to get get your personality back, have fun, be outside.
Because you lose your identity. Yeah, you lose your identity when you become a mom.
Right.
You become Hayden's mom, Carrie's. You become Allie's mom, Braylon's mom. You know, you become somebody's mom. You don't become, oh, I'm her mom, and so you have to find that good balance, and especially with friendships.
Right, and when you are, when you do first become a mom, like, your child relies everything on you, you know, and so, like, for you, your kids are older, so they don't rely on you as much, but for, for me, like, Allie still is at the point where she needs me to change her diaper, she needs me to bathe her, she needs to make sure that that I'm feeding her, like, she can't do all those things on her own, and so you become consumed in your role as a mom, and you lose your identity as who you once were, but yet, like, that just becomes a part of you. You are a mom, yes, but that doesn't define you, you know?
Exactly.
And so, like, finding that common ground with people that you can relate to and connect to and stuff like that is great, and be able to have them for your children also, other role models to be able to look up to.
Yeah, so I can honestly say that my daughter being 15, she's very impressionable right now, and, peer pressure is a big deal. I am thankful that you four are in her life. And at any point, she can come to Caitlin and be like, here's what's going on. And Caitlin will be like, do you want my opinion? Or here's what's going on. Like, she can come for advice anywhere, even though she may not want to come to me. So it works out that we are like that. And hopefully along the way, I'll be somebody's mentor. I don't know. So it is important for you to be connected with a group of people, even if you're not the same. Like, it's actually better when you're not the same because you have different opinions. So you just have to find those girls or those moms or those dads or whoever.
Your own squad.
Your own squad, your own mom squad. Because it is important. And it's important for your health, for your emotional and physical, spiritual needs. And I'm thankful. I think we're very blessed to have what we have. And so that wraps us up. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you like and subscribe below and continue. We have many more videos coming. Thank you for watching. #MomSquad. Diagnosis: Mom Polar.